If you're subscribed, welcome back. If you're not subscribed, I don't welcome you, but please subscribe because I'll welcome you back in the next video where hopefully I will talk about more positive things because today is a bad day once again. You know, in my last video, I tried making a positive video. I tried, glazing Roblox because they finally did some good things, but it all came crashing down literally the day after because a lot of bad things happened, such as Roblox removing star codes from the website and a lot of YouTubers being kind of mad about it. More egg hunt leaks have came out, and apparently it's not even an egg hunt, guys. David Baszucki accidentally tweeted something he definitely shouldn't have, and just so much more stuff in today's video that I want to talk about, okay? So let's just get into it. Let's get into the first story, which is one that I literally could not confirm, but it does seem like a good update if it's true. But I saw this tweet right here on my front page. It has 3,000 likes at this point, and it says, Roblox is now taking further action against the bot issue. If you run more than one instance on the same PC, they'll close after 30 minutes. This is part of their somewhat new anti-bot plan, and this might heavily affect leaderboard grinders. Now, I saw this and I literally could not find any proof of this thing's existence. Like, I looked on the dev forum, I looked anywhere else to see if anyone else is talking about this, but only this tweet came out. Like, this is the only person that's ever tweeted about this brand new update. So again, I can't confirm if this is real, but a lot of people have been liking this and sharing it around, so there is a pretty heavy chance that it could be real. And honestly, the account that tweeted it does seem like a pretty trustworthy, like, MM2 news account. So yeah, I'm not really sure where they got this information from, but if it is true and it is actually happening, that's good. That's actually pretty good. And I think this new update for the bots, if it is true, it balances it very, very well because people do want to run multiple instances of Roblox on their own computer, but it's usually only for things that they need to do like for around 10 minutes, whether it's like test something in their own game, raid like items between accounts in games or something. The only reason people really want to play on two different accounts at the same time on their computer is to like do something. So the fact that it kicks you after 30 minutes is pretty good because it's still, panders to the people that want to use two accounts on the same computer, but it also does affect the bots pretty heavily, which is pretty good, I think. Now, I guess we'll see what happens on Saturday. We'll see if this even does anything, but also I'm not really sure, guys. I'm not really sure. And either way, a lot of the comments are pretty positive, so yeah, surely this will actually fix the bot problem, guys. Surely. Anyways, we can start moving on to the other bad news because this isn't Roblox related, but I feel like it could be Roblox related within the next couple days because as you can see from this tweet here, it says Fortnite and Netflix just took down all Squid Game recreations and will not allow any recreations until August 14th. At FN Create, please consider a closer date because the hype will significantly die down 48 days after the show ends. So if you don't know what's happening here, apparently Squid Game kind of struck some kind of deal with Fortnite to take down all unofficial creations of Squid Game, leaving only one actual Squid Game game left, and it's being made by the people that actually made the Squid Game show. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because I wonder if this is going to spread over to Roblox soon because the new season of Squid Game comes out, I think, literally tomorrow. And, every time there's a new Squid Game season, there's always like 3 or so ginormous Roblox games that spawn out of it. And I wonder if Netflix is going to try and take action against those this time or not. Now, it seems like in this case, Netflix isn't like suing the people that made these games on Fortnite. They're kind of just like taking them down temporarily. So they kind of like struck up a deal with Fortnite. So it kind of all depends if Netflix kind of has this special deal with Roblox as well, which they might, because I think Roblox and Netflix have some sort of partnership for this next season of Squid Game. I don't know how far it's going to go, but I've seen them tweet about it, I think. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens in the future. But as of right now, Fortnite games that are Squid Game related are being taken down for the next 48 days, and then they'll be able to be put back up. And I just wonder if that's going to happen to Roblox too, because I feel like Roblox is definitely a bigger threat in this whole like scenario as well, because like hundreds of thousands of people play these Squid Game games on Roblox. It's actually insane. Yeah, either way, very interesting. And without further ado, we could talk about some more bad news and possibly the worst news, because Roblox is trying to make people learn, guys. So I got like 4 different tweets about this yesterday where people were saying, I got this new UI on Roblox in the more options side inside of the app. It's pretty cool, but also pretty useless at the same time. Whereas you can see in these screenshots, there is a learn button on Roblox now. And if you click it, it takes you to a Roblox game called the Learning Hub. Now, I think we all know about this game. It's kind of old at this point, and I think you can actually get free items from it. Maybe I might be mistaken, but either way, it's just a game to learn about science and art and math and stuff like that. kind of dumb, but I mean, it's fine. I don't know why Roblox would add this. Maybe it's for investors, guys. Maybe they're gonna get their stock price up with this. Honestly, it's harmless. It's kind of hidden away in like the buttons page. And even if it wasn't, who cares? Who's even gonna click it anyways? Who cares, dude? But either way, Roblox is trying to make people learn, and that's terrible. That is the worst thing ever. Nah, it's a fine update, I guess. It's whatever. And without further ado, we can move on to some even more news that is negative with the hatch leaks starting here. Now, I don't know if this is a hatch leak, but I saw Lucas tweet out this. Better look at the Infernal Deathwalker. This bundle actually includes invisible legs. As you can see, Lucas is showing a video off here where there's a new package apparently called the Infernal Deathwalker, which looks exactly like the Core Blocks Deathwalker that we got during the first hunt. But this time it looks like it got dumped in oil, and it has eggs in the torso and for the eyes, which is just so weird. Like, why put eggs there? I mean, I guess it's for a egg hunt in quotation marks. I'll get into that later. But yeah, so it seems like this is going to be the package that is going to come with the new egg hunt, like, because every event kind of has like this package thing, and I guess this is going to be the one for the hatch. And bro, it's actually just a reused package dumped in oil with eggs in it. I don't think they could have got any lazier, guys. Now, I also imagine, because Lucas says that the legs are invisible, I imagine that they're not going to be completely invisible when this package fully comes out. I imagine there's going to be some sort of particles that are going to be under you, because usually whenever these packages get leaked, they for some reason don't have the particles on it. So yeah, I imagine the legs will just be like big particles, and the head will also probably have some type of particles happening as well. But either way, I guess it's a fine package, but it is kind of just reused from the original hunt, and I don't know. I feel like this is so lazy. But in even more hunt news, we have another Roblox teaser trailer for the hatch that says it's almost time to embark on an adventure. Join the hatch July 2nd to 12th. So that confirms it's going to be 10 days long to collect, merge, and trade. That's kind of interesting. Hundreds of eggs across hundreds of experiences. Okay, so I guess they dodged or dropped the whole 1,000 experiences gimmick, and they're just going to say hundreds now, which is kind of funny. I guess, yeah, they couldn't reach their 1,000 game benchmark, or maybe they did, but that's kind of funny. But it says there's also free items to unlock and exclusive prizes to earn. Get ready to find every egg as fast as you can. So maybe there's going to be some sort of thing going on here. But either way, there's a video here that you can watch where it just shows an egg that's falling, a bunch of different eggs actually, and they all kind of seem like AI still. Now, they actually might not be. I mean, they are 3D rendered and in a video this time. So maybe these eggs are not specifically AI rendered, guys. No way. Anyways, they roll into this portal, which is kind of sick. And then it shows the typical Arthur characters. They then jump into the portal, and then I guess this is like the lobby that shows up, which is pretty cool, I guess. There, okay. So now we're getting kind of a look at some of the new eggs that are going to be here. Now, I'm going to get into why this is even more disappointing in a second. But as you can see, there's this egg, this egg. Oh my god, they go so fast. And honestly, these eggs look kind of cool, dude. I like this one. This one's kind of nice. This one's probably my favorite. I like how it's like choppy, kind of like low poly-ish. It's like a gem or something. This one definitely looks like AI, bro. I'm gonna be honest. The crack does not look real. This looks pretty cool. Yeah, they then go on to show off like a Ferris wheel and stuff. So is this going to be like the Roblox lobby? Is this going to be like a huge type of world thing? This might it might be saved, guys. This looks really cool. I'm gonna be so honest right now. This is getting me a little bit more hyped about it, because like this is not a Roblox game, is it? Like this has to be within like the Roblox egg hunt lobby. Dude, what? Like there's no way. This actually looks pretty sick. Okay, this one looks like total AI slop, I'm gonna be honest, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Oh wait, it like breaks open. All right, you know what? This new trailer makes the event look a lot better than we all kind of thought it was going to be, dude. It shows off like this world thing that they're in. I don't know. This could be actually pretty sick. I don't want to get my hopes too high up though, because obviously we've had everything else happen in the past 2 weeks. And we also have a brand new leak of the new FAQ for the hatch that doesn't make it much better, guys. Because RBX Events tweeted an FAQ for the developers for the hatch with a screenshot of the main thing that's showcased here that says, will players receive an egg accessory for the egg obtained in my game like the egg hunts from events year before? And as you can see, Roblox's answer to this question is picking up each egg will not grant an egg accessory, but players can unlock accessories by picking up multiple eggs and then returning to the main hub. Now, this is once again worded poorly. Roblox words everything poorly, because what their answer seems seems like is it seems like there's going to be different types of accessories that are not egg related that people will be able to buy with like this egg currency. Now, Roblox did show a bunch of eggs in their trailer, so maybe the accessories they're talking about here are also eggs mixed in with other types of accessories like the ones they showed in the trailer. But either way, this has a lot of people thinking that there's not going to be any type of egg accessories in this event at all, and it's just going to be kind of like the hunt or any other event we've had before, just with eggs as the currency, which has a lot of people pretty mad. But honestly, guys, we don't know. It says picking up each egg will not grant an egg accessory, so I guess maybe that is confirming what they're saying, but that also could just mean like it doesn't grant you an accessory, you have to buy them separately, I guess. Now, there is some actual good news in this new leak because Roblox went on to say this. When developers asked the question, where can I place the egg and can I make earning the egg longer than 3 minutes, Roblox answered, yes, we want you to have more flexibility so you can guide your players to the best parts of your game and have the egg spawn wherever you like. Be creative if you choose to do so. So Roblox kind of confirms that you could actually make your quest for the egg longer than 3 minutes, which I feel like might be a disaster because there is so many games in this event, but it also allows a lot of bigger games that wanted to be a lot more creative to actually be more creative, which is pretty cool. Now, there is a bunch of questions answered in this whole Q&A, but I'm not able to really show most of them because it is confidential, I'm pretty sure. But if I'm being honest, a lot of these answers that Roblox gives to a lot of these questions are actually pretty good. But as you can see, if we go into the comments, you can see a lot of people not happy. Well, the hype is now gone. An event worse than the haunt. Worst event by far. Everybody is so mad. But you know what else is the train wreck? Roblox removing star codes. As you can see from this brand new tweet from Bloxy News, they said, with the introduction of the new Creator Awards program, Roblox will be removing star codes by October 24th, 2025. These codes gave influencers in the Video Star program a percentage of earnings when buying Robux or Premium. So yeah, it seems like Roblox is fully removing star codes starting October 24th, and they're apparently being replaced by like that whole thing I talked about in my last video. You can go watch that video if you want to learn about it. They're kind of replacing it with referral links where you can like link a game in your description of your video, and when people click it and spend money through that link, you get a cut of that, which I think maybe could be a little bit better. But also, I don't know, a lot of YouTubers are pretty angry about this or just indifferent about it. Like I saw Jake's tweet about it. That was kind of funny because he has a UGC accessory that literally shows his star code on his back, and now he literally just can't even use it anymore because yeah, there's no star codes anymore, dude. It's gone forever. But also, it doesn't even end there because there's one more negative news story that is just hilarious. As you can see, Lucas replied just saying Dave, and it ratioed him because Dave Baszucki tweeted out this: congrats to Ted Cruz and these other people for moving COPPA 2.0 forward. We endorsed COPPA 2.0 in April, and I encourage leaders in Congress to pass it. Now, if you don't know what COPPA 2.0 is, I think it's not really favored by a lot of people around the world. I think KreekCraft has made a couple pretty big videos about COPPA 2.0 and how it's not good. So David Baszucki being a fan of it is not very awesome. But the reason this is such a big deal is because when David Baszucki initially tweeted this out, he accidentally left a thing of text inside of it that kind of exposed him, I guess, because the original tweet read this: Dave, see below for proposed COPPA 2.0 post. Nikki, Josh plus lobbyists reviewed and approved it. So yeah, it seems like David Baszucki doesn't read or write any of his tweets, and he just kind of posts them from people. I mean, I guess we could have all kind of predicted this, but this is embarrassing, bro. David, how did you leave that in your tweet, bro? Are you serious? But anyways, after Dave tweeted that and left in the first part, he retweeted it without the top part, and people were clowning him in the comments. I guess it's not surprising you have a team that makes tweets for you, but wow. Yeah, actually insane, bro. Actually so insane. Anyways, we have one other positive thing I would say happened yesterday because apparently Roblox hosted some sort of AMA on the dev forum. And they kind of do these every little while, but this time it was an AMA centered around Roblox avatars and items on the website. Now, there was a lot of stuff said here, but I'm only going to go over the stuff Lucas tweeted out because he tweeted out the most important stuff, with the main one being this one that I saw yesterday, where Lucas tweeted out, Roblox is considering making the original Builders Club hard hat limited, which I thought was already limited, but I guess it's maybe the other hard hats that are limited and not the default one, or maybe none of them aren't. I just never noticed. But yeah, as you can see, someone posted on the dev forum saying, will the base Builders Club hat ever go limited? And a admin responded saying it's a fun idea and something we will consider, which is very, very cool. Now, that's not where it ends because there's even more questions asked. You guys can go to the dev forum if you want to look at a lot of them, but keep in mind, literally every single post was about avatars or items, so there wasn't really much crazy stuff that could have been said here. But the next one I'd say is actually pretty crazy because Lucas tweeted out this: Roblox will consider releasing old/canceled/unused accessories in the future, with a screenshot showing off a dev forum post where someone somebody asked the admin, will there ever be a day where unreleased Avatar items, such as the King of the Night and the Sad Face 4th of July hat, be released from the archives, with 2 links to the meshes and the textures, where the admin responded saying this is a fun idea and something we would consider in the future. Thanks. So it seems like this admin that is in the catalog department, I guess you could say, is taking a lot of pretty good advice from the players. Now, if you're curious what the hats look like, Lucas actually tweeted out what they look like here. And it's just these 2 4th of July items that are pretty classic. I mean, the one on the left is like a super rare like mesh / texture. And I would be so hyped if that came out, bro. Yeah, either way, WAMA, I think it had some good results, and that's actually pretty cool.